Good morning, sports fans. Good morning in general. You just ran across the stream or podcast. Welcome in, Jeff Michael, Sports with Balls, guys. Welcome back. Tuesday, August the 19th. Loaded show, man. Stoked to be back on. Coming in on a Tuesday. Had Ashley's birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to Ashley. Took the day off. We did some stuff. Was awesome. But, man, welcome into the show on a Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday. We'll do Tuesday and Thursday this week. Got a good show today, man. Got a good show today. Like I said, it's August the 19th. Baseball playoff races are heating up. NFL preseason. Week 2 gave us some rookie fireworks. Fantasy football draft season is here. About to give you the inside scoop on who to draft, who to fade, and what you need to know heading into your draft room. Grab your coffee, get comfortable. Let's get this thing rolling. Of course, like we always do, man, national holidays on August the 19th. What do we got today? National Patient. Whoa, what happened there? National Patient Advocacy Day. All right. Potato Day. Afghanistan Independence. World Humanitarian. International Bow Tie. Orangutan Day. Aviation Day. Photography Day. Soft Ice Cream Day. Hell yeah. World Photo Day. Same as photography. Saviors of the Apple Feast. Yeah, man. That's my favorite. So Soft Ice Cream Day, Savior of the Apple Feast, Aviation Day, and National Potato Day. Get out and get some French fries, whatever you do with potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are delicious, but that's your national holidays for today. All right, welcome into the show, guys. We got to thank a couple people before we get going. As always, number one, Ordonez Movers. Ordonez Movers, guys. Fast, safe, best price available. These guys are amazing. Give them a call, 713-373-1659. They've got packing services, commercials, residential. They move pianos. They do it all. Give Ordonez Movers a call, 713-373-1659. Also, brand new to the show, man. These guys are awesome and been in business for 40 years, I believe. Apollo Image Enhancement Center. Losing hair sucks. You guys that don't like losing your hair, we all know it sucks, but fixing it should not be. Apollo Image Enhancement Center, Houston's #1 hair restoration clinic and home of the Dermagrav hair system, the only immediate solution to hair loss, 45 plus years. 5-star service. Call 877-GET-HAIR today for your free scalp evaluation and fall back in love with your hair. Last but not least, guys, Butler CCS. Give Wes Butler a call, 713-330-9472. Fire, water, mold, roofing, you name it. This guy's got you covered. That's, 713-330-9472. Welcome in, guys. Listen, if you're watching on social media, drop me a question, however you want to do it, like whatever you need to do. Just click on that. Click on the box over there. Drop me a question. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. We got a lot going on today. Where are we starting today? Start with Major League Baseball, man. The Milwaukee Brewers, best team in baseball right now, sitting at 79 wins and only 49 losses. I'm sorry, 45. They're 9-1 in their last 10. I think they're 14-1 in their last 15, something like that. Something crazy. They look absolutely locked in for October. I told you guys last week, the Milwaukee Brewers are a ball team. They are straight baseball team. And what I mean by that is they play small ball, they steal bases, they hit home runs. Like they just a good, well-rounded team, good pitching, great defense. Watch out. Watch out for the Milwaukee Brewers. I don't know if anybody had them in their World Series picks at the beginning of the year, but they're really good. Really, really good. But the big news, Philadelphia Phillies ace Zach Wheeler has been diagnosed with a blood clot near his right shoulder. This is a major blow to Phillies rotation as we close in on the postseason. They'll now rely heavily on Ranger Suarez, Christopher Sanchez, and Jesus Luzardo to carry the load. His timetable for a return is unknown, and the Phillies were or still are in a pretty darn good spot as far as the standings are concerned and going into the playoffs. Phillies were looking for another World Series run. They're 5.5 games up on the Mets in the National League East, 72-53. What is that, the third or fourth best record in all of baseball? And now they lose one of their top pitchers. Huge blow for the Philadelphia Phillies. In the NL, I said the Brewers are up in their division. Dodgers and Phillies, like I just said. The Cubs and the Padres are battling for a wild card spot. The Dodgers just swept the Padres in a huge series down in LA. Like, that was a big series. Padres had the lead in the division. Now they're 2 games back. That was, I mean, it was quiet too. I didn't hear anything about it. And then all of a sudden it was like, bam, Dodgers are back on top by 2 games. Padres were winning that division. Wild. The Mets and the Yankees are hanging around, but cannot afford to slip over in the AL. The Blue Jays playing great baseball. Tigers, great baseball. And the Mariners, are the Mariners back in front now over the Astros? No, not yet. Mariners are still there for the wild card, but the Astros still have a 1.5 game lead, thanks to the Mariners being 5-5 in their last 10. Whew. Man, there's a lot of good baseball being played right now. Good baseball. But the Red Sox, Yankees, Royals, and like I said, Mariners are all kind of scrapping around for wild card positions. September's going to be chaos. Injuries, hot streaks, cold streaks. It's all going to matter. The playoff picture in baseball is freaking wide open. Let me go to the wild card right here. In the American League, you've got this. Listen to this. The Yankees, Mariners, Red Sox are all tied for the wild card spot in the American League, or spots. The Guardians are 3 games back. Royals 3.5 games back. Then it kind of slips off, though. It kind of takes a dip. You got the Rangers, Rays, and Angels all kind of way down there. The Yankees, the New York Yankees, surprisingly enough, with all the drama, are 7-3 in their last 10 games, making a little bit of a push. Man, these last, how many games are being played? 24 games? We got 40 games left, somewhere around there. I'll just throw 40 out there. It's somewhere around 40 games left. It's going to be a lot of fun. Over in the National League, the wild card race is Cubs up by 4. Padres are next at 2.5, and then it gets squirrely. Mets and Reds and Cardinals are all right there. The Giants, maybe. The Giants are 5.5 games back. Problem is they're 3-7 in their last 10 games. The Mets have been playing terrible baseball. I don't like. There's a lot of focus on the New York Yankees, and nobody's saying anything how bad the New York Mets fall has been. Go look at their last 40 games. It is bad baseball. Really bad baseball. So, parlay of the day. Should we just do that now since we're already in baseball? Let's do it. Let's get over the scores today, and then we'll just knock baseball out and get to NFL, and then get over to fantasy football. Stoked. Got my draft coming up this Sunday. I know you guys probably are drafting this weekend. A lot of people are. My boys will be in Vegas doing another draft. But let's get to today's games. There is a 1:20 game between the Brewers and Cubs. They've been trying to squeeze these games in for a while now. This is game 1 of a doubleheader. They tried to get a doubleheader yesterday. They did not do it, so they will get a game in today. I don't know if I'm taking this, man. This is a good series. I'm leaving that game alone. Afternoon game in Wrigley. If you're out, go to school, kids. I don't know. If I was in Chicago and my kid wanted to miss school to go to the Brewers-Cubs game in a late August game, I may skip. I may let him skip. Astros and the Tigers go at it. The Astros have been blanked 3 of the last 4 games. 3 of the last 4. And it doesn't get any easier because Screwball's on the bump for Detroit. Hunter Brown on the bump for the Astros. Browns been good, not great lately. The Astros just tough schedule. The Astros have been a tough schedule. We're going to see how their season ends up. There's still a game and a half up, so we'll see. But I'm not touching that game. Not at all. No. Hunter Brown's 10-5 with a 2.45. Scooble is 11-3 with a 2.42. This is going to be, what's the under? 3? Jeez. Mates, if the under is above 7 or 8, I would take the under. Cardinals and Marlins. Cabrera, McGivney, nope. Let's see. Blue Jays and Pirates. Matt Scherzer on the bump for Toronto. Max Keller on for Pirates. I think I like the Blue Jays there. They're not at home, but Pirates. Yeah, I like the Blue Jays. Give me the Blue Jays. Mets and at the Nationals. The Mets are minus 200. The Mets are terrible right now. I just, man, I'm not going to throw them in there. I'm not going to do it. Even though Peterson's on the mound, he's 7-5 with a 3.30 versus Irvin. I'm going to put them to the side. If you think, I mean, that's up to you. The Mets should win that game, but damn. We talked about the Phillies earlier. They are at home. Sanchez on the bump. I talked about Zach Wheeler being hurt. He's got an 11-4, 2.45 ERA. I like the Phillies. They're playing the Mariners, but Miller's on the bump for the Mariners. I like Philly at home. I do like Philadelphia at home. Orioles or Red Sox? Nope, leaving it alone. White Sox and Braves. I took the Braves last night. Got my ass handed to me. Yankees at the Rays. Nope. Athletics at Twins. Nope. Rangers at Royals. Ooh, no. Good matchup there. And then the second game of the Brewers and the Cubs. No. Oh, yeah, here's one. Dodgers at the Rockies. Give me the Dodgers. What was the score of that yesterday? I need to look. I'm going to look back here in a second. Guardians and Diamondbacks, no thank you. Reds and Angels, no thank you. Although Hunter Green's on the bump for the Reds. That could be a good one. And Giants and Padres. Let me see yesterday. Did the Dodgers cover by 2? Because I had – they should no, the Rockies won. Wow, walked it off and to end a 10-game losing streak against that is insane. That's insane. I didn't even look at that. The Dodgers just lost to the Rockies. And here's the thing is I think it was minus 300, I want to say. I just, whenever something's that unbelievable, and it doesn't get better today. Today's Dodgers minus 275. But Gomber's on the bump for the Rockies, and he's 0-6 with a 6.75. That's the Dodgers. How much money did Vegas make last night? One of the best teams in all of baseball versus the worst team in all of baseball, and a historically bad team in the Rockies, and the Rockies walk it off. My goodness, I'm taking the Dodgers. All right, I'll throw the Mets in there. Let's do Blue Jays, Phillies, Dodgers, and then maybe on the Mets, right? So I've got Blue Jays, Phillies, Dodgers, Mets, and it's up to you about the Mets. If you want to take the under in the Astros and Tigers game, that's not a bad deal as well. September chaos in baseball. Guys, let's move on to the NFL. The NFL is starting to take over. And speaking of, did you see Rich Eisen on ESPN last night? Fantastic. Finally. It showed a clip of him and Stuart Scott. I was back in my childhood. Absolutely loved it. But let's move on to the NFL preseason week 2 and ton to talk about. Number 1 pick, Caleb Williams, finally gave the Bears fans something to smile about. Efficient first series, capped off with a touchdown pass to Zacchaeus. The Bears rolled the Bills 38-0. Buffalo rested its starters, obviously. But Chicago fans don't care. They want to see Caleb sign, and he delivered. Then there's Giants rookie Jackson Dart. This kid is stealing the show. 14 completions on 16 attempts, man. 14 of 16, 137, and a touchdown through the air, and one more on the ground. Suddenly, Russell Wilson's starting job looks a little shaky. Dart has the Giants fan base absolutely buzzing. I told you guys before when we were doing the draft show, I was like, this dude's good. This dude's really good. I think I said he could be the next Bo Nix. I'll have to look at that. Which Bo Nix, second half of the season last year was phenomenal. Stetson Bennett for the Rams threw over 320 yards and three touchdowns. Matt Stafford sat with a back issue, but dude, the future over there. And Matt Stafford has played with more injuries than any other NFL team. It's crazy. Any other NFL quarterback. He plays through injuries, but if he gets hurt this year, Stetson has to pop in, and he throws like that. Tom Brady situation? Just kidding. But the Rams will have to think about their depth chart. Baltimore rookie kicker Tyler Loop nailed 51-yarder and a 53-yarder against Dallas. They've officially named him the starter. And, of course, we all know who the kicker was for the Baltimore Ravens, Tucker, and he is out. What's up, Jen Tam? Jennifer Tim is joining the show live on the stream. Cincinnati Reds, yeah. I may take the Reds today. That game looks all right. I mentioned that earlier. But back over to football. Quick hits from the weekend. Bears 38, Bills 0. Giants, I just mentioned, 31. Jets 12. Buccaneers 17. Steelers 14. Rams 23. Chargers 22. A couple of the overs hit. Let's see, over, not over. The overs have been killing it this year on the NFL preseason. Jags 117. Jags 17, Saints 17. By the way, Trevor Lawrence looks better. Last year he had a really, really rough year, but he looks a lot better. And the Saints QB battle between Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shaw still undecided. Somebody bet, I saw the other day, somebody put $1,000 on the Saints winning the Super Bowl. That was pretty interesting. The bottom line is rookie quarterbacks making headlines, and veterans better start looking over their shoulders, a.k.a. Matt Stafford. A couple other guys, Russell Wilson. I mean, watch out. These kids look good. Guys, fantasy football time, guys and girls. I love fantasy football. It's fantastic. I'm in 2 leagues. I got 2 leagues this year that the same ones that I do, but fantasy football is on. Almost all the drafts are this weekend. It's preseason week 3. By the way, there's college football in 4 days. I think on Thursday night. I'll have to look at that in a second, but we'll get into that. Round 1, guys. Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, Amon St. Brown, Puka, Barkley, Malik Neighbors. Man. Fired up about this year's fantasy football, guys. Fired up. Let me see if I can find a little. Here we go. I just said the top tier. Tier 1, round 1. Jamar Chase. If you're in a PPR league, Jamar Chase is your guy. I don't know if y'all remember what year Burrows and Matt. Look, take Burrows as well. If you can get Burrows and Jamar Chase and stack them, wow. Burrow had one of the best seasons ever last year in his career. It's just their defense was terrible, but Burrow was amazing. He was in MVP talks late in the season. Jamar Chase, it's just phenomenal. The number 1 wide receiver, him and Justin Jefferson. But now with Justin Jefferson, you have to worry about the quarterback a little bit, right? But Jamar Chase, you don't. Jamar Chase goes number 1. Bijan goes number 2. CeeDee Lamb 3. All these guys, it's so weird. This year, 1, 2. If you're going, there's a running back, Bijan Robinson at number 2, right? And then you have it's wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver. Can you go wrong with any of these guys? All the way down to the first 5: Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Gibbs. Some people are taking Gibbs first. Jahmyr Gibbs, sorry. Then Christian McCaffrey kind of creeps in the conversation. But Christian McCaffrey, we all know, is just injury prone. And he can win or lose you your fantasy. If he stays healthy, he can win you your entire league. If he's available at 6, are you taking Christian McCaffrey? Ooh. You got Amon St. Brown behind, Pukanuka, Saquon Barkley. You taking Barkley before McCaffrey? Saquon was heavily dependent on those long touchdown runs last year. You take away those touchdown runs, and the thing is, they're going to do the tush push at the 1 yard line. That's why he's so heavily dependent on those long touchdown runs, because if they're inside the 2 yard line, they're tush pushing it with Jalen. Malik Neighbors down there squeaking up into tier 1 route. Wow. Tier 2, this round 2 to 3s, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Breece Hall. Jonathan Taylor is a really interesting pick this year. Another guy that's been injured a lot, but he could actually make some noise this year. Jonathan Taylor is a sneaky grab in round 2 or 3. Sam Laporta, tight end, going this early in round 2. Woo! Breakout rookies, Ashawn Gentry for the Raiders, obviously looks good. Stash Jackson Dart somewhere. Zacchaeus, the Bears wide receiver. He's actually looking really, really good. I mean, fantasy. Who else do we got over here? Let's see. Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors looks really good. He's got a huge upside. I like him a lot. Strategy-wise, I love going wide. I love going wide receiver heavy early this year. The NFL's moved into the pass heavy league, right? And I get it. Saquon was a breakout last year, but man, I was just saying it a minute ago. Wide receiver heavy. Wide receiver. Grab 2 wide receivers in the first round. Scoop up a value running back like Breece Hall or Jonathan Taylor in rounds 3 through 5. Like if you get, let's say you get Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and then you scoop up Jonathan Taylor, and then maybe Sam Laporta. Wow. Holy shit. And by the way, Joe Burrow down the line a little bit. I'm just saying, like, you get Jamar Chase, get another great wide receiver like Neighbors, I don't know, or Zacchaeus or somebody. And then you scoop up Breece Hall or Jonathan Taylor, and then you get Joe Burrow. Man. If Sam Laporta is in the 4th or 5th round, don't hesitate to take him. I for sure. And if, like I said, at quarterback, wait until round 7 through 9. Caleb Williams should be there. Jordan Love. Kyler Murray, I wouldn't do. Sorry. I just would not do Kyler Murray, man. He's Kyler Murray's a little iffy. Last year, I thought he was going to win me my fantasy after a bad season the year before. I was like, okay, Kyler Murray's going to do me great. He's going to run the ball. He's going to throw. He's going to be back to his MVP form or Rookie of the Year form. No, dude. Absolutely not. All right, let's thank a couple of people before we get out of here. Butler CCS, West Butler, 713-330-9472. If your house has had a fire, if your house has been flooded, if you have mold, or if you need a new roof, you call Butler CCS, 713-330-9472. Get them on social media now. That is Butler CCS Incorporated. Apollo Image Enhancement Center, Houston's #1 hair restoration clinic and home of the Dermagraph hair system, the only immediate solution to hair loss. 45 plus years in service. Stop hair loss in its tracks. Call 877-GET-HAIR today for your free scalp evaluation and fall back in love with your hair. Also, last but not least, Ordonez Movers, whether it's across town or across Texas, Ordonez Movers makes your move smooth, stress-free, and affordable. Professional, reliable, and always on time. These are the movers you actually want showing up on moving day. Local and long distance, packing and unpacking, licensed, trusted, competitive rates, and friendly faces. That's 713-373-1659. Ordonez Movers. Guys, enjoy your Tuesday. I got to get my ass to work. I will see y'all on Thursday morning. We'll go over some more fantasy football stuff and, of course, the MLB news. Good luck today on your parlay of the day. And a quick wrap. The Brewers are streaking. Phillies are sweating. Rookie quarterbacks are putting bets on notice. And fantasy football draft boards say wide receivers win weeks. That's your diamond download, your gridiron gut check, and your fantasy football cheat code for the week. I'm Jeff Michael. This has been Sports with Balls. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I'll see you on Thursday. Later.